Fourth quarter is seconds away here at the Mall of Asia Arena. A second game of our triple header waiting in the wings. UP and De La Salle. Be an explosive one. Speaking of explosive, look at that third quarter for Ateneo.
An Ateneo type of quarter. And that third, out-rebounded, outscored, out-assisted. Forced UE to more turnovers.
4 triples also in the third quarter. 3 from Adrian Wong and 1 from 30 Ravenna. That was the one off the glass that started us off.
And also holding UE to less than 30% from the field.
Suerte setting up Alex Diakite. We've seen stranger things happen here in the UAAP. So Ateneo not yet out of the woods as Nieto misses that one.
And UE will just have to continue to compete and continue to be aggressive. Not really look at the score yet, but execute on the offensive end.
Suerte underneath. That's a giveaway by UE. Nieto underneath to Magdenburg. Kwame back to Nieto. Mike makes his move. Suerte was there to deny entry. The pitch to the other side.
And Ateneo has done a good job of maintaining leads here in Season 82.
Coming off again a 21-point lead against National University.
And again, ball movement, player movement.
And more points in the paint this time. Boysen points in the paint to be exact.
Just trying to look for the best shot possible are the Eagles every single possession. No forced situations for them.
BJ Andrade in the ball game now. Nice setup again. Pagsanghan could not finish the play after that race Suerte dish.
Another sorry missed layup there for UE, but that's again the effect of Ange Kwame.
Magdenburg gets the step. Gives the ball away though. Pagsanghan, 2 players to beat. And it will go back to Ateneo.
So 2 missed layups and 2 turnovers.
Suerte goes to his left. Suerte with a left hand. This is how you finish a layup. Oh, Connor chasing Andrade. Kwame to Nieto with 6 to shoot. Here in the fourth quarter, 6:10 remaining. And kick it out to Mike. Magdenburg getting position and the undergoal stab for Alex Diakite. And I think he's just exhausted right now as Camacho goes to the hole.
Yeah, that's also the effect of Alex Diakite's fourth foul, not being able to box Magdenburg out. But on the other end, UE pushing the tempo, trying to get easy baskets, and getting that 2-pointer right back.
Alex Diakite has played 28 minutes. That is more than what we totally expected, as he was playing with 3 personal fouls. And you kind of get the impression, Mikey, that he did this on purpose just to get himself out of the game already. He is exhausted. Look at him walk to the bench.
Reaching in on that play.
Yeah, look at him. We're seeing him just drag himself to the bench right now.
Not the easiest of matchups for Alex Diakite. This time going
part
up
of why he's exhausted.
Napagod. Last game, Brett Tacueti reigning MVP. This time reigning Rookie of the Year. Ange Kwame, 16 points, 11 rebounds.
Been a tough week. Magdenburg will try a 3. It's off to the left. And it will be UE possession. I was just about to say, the 28 minutes, sabi mo nga yun, 17 minutes na yun. Borrowed na yun para kay Diakite. He stayed out of trouble for 17 minutes without giving up a foul, but totally caught up with it.
That's when they got the lead also, was when Alex Diakite was responsible with it, disciplined with his fouls, still aggressive, but after that third and fourth foul, it was just all like, pababa na talaga yung performance ng UE nun.
Suerte measuring up, comes up short. Gatorade hydration checkpoint is what we just passed, our last one for this game. Inside, Nieto blocked by Suerte. Nieto fighting hard. Tolentino gets the possession. This is like what Tolentino likes. Abanto waits for their main man. Connor says, I'm not waiting, I'm shooting.
And that's what they need to do. They need to give themselves a chance. They need to be aggressive. They need to forget about the score and just play the way they know how to play. And this is how it is. Pressure the basketball.
Get some stops and be on the run. Abanto kicks it out. Because once that defense sets up, oh, nice move by Connor. Could not escape the defense of Andrade. 3-on-1 on the other end. Mamuyak. I haven't seen him the whole third quarter. Kwame to the cutting. Andrade. Turnover. Kobe. Blocked by Nieto.
And this is an 18-point lead, and Nieto sacrificing his body, trying to regain possession here.
Camacho. McDonald's instant replay. Didn't know what hit him.
You didn't think also that Matt Nieto was going to challenge him on that shot.
Yeah, one hand.
No look block si Matt.
Says something. 11 blocks for Ateneo as a team. Coach Tap Baldwin would not allow Matt Nieto to give him a layup. He would hear from him, right? After that play.
It doesn't matter. Up by 20, down by 5, down by 3. He expects the same kind of performance or effort from the Eagles.
Speaking of effort, Gio Chu showing effort on the defensive end and on the run here as Nieto cleans it up in the final 3:42. And now we can officially really say that this is just cleanup time now for Ateneo and UE.
But for UE, they need to still make the most out of the last 3 and 30 left, because they want to gain that momentum, that confidence, and that rhythm as they enter that big game against ADMU, where the loser will fall to 8th place after the first round.
And you can consider this, yes, it might be a loss, but you can consider this a high-quality practice game now at the end against the defending champion.
The highest of quality na pwede mong makuha in the UAAP going up against Ateneo. As for Ateneo, the momentum is still there. The confidence is still there.
For sure.
And maybe they'd hope that UP will lose to LaSalle later on. But that big matchup on Sunday.
Takeaway. And a foul called on an Atenean with 9 to shoot. 80-61 is the score. Well, an entertaining first half, especially from the side of UE. We probably won't see 30 anymore after that fall. He's all right, but no need to risk him as he was being stretched out earlier at the sideline. So the numbers for 30 Ravenna. One of 2 players who average in double figures for the 2-time champion. 6 titles for Ateneo in the last 10 years since we've been talking about that topic this whole decade from season 72 and season 82. UE trying to go back into the Final Four. This 10-year span has been miserable for them, while Ateneo has taken in around 6 cups in that span.
That's a lot of championships. 6 championships.
Just putting in perspective this matchup. Chu kicks it out. 6 seconds remaining. And Toy Malilin not handle that possession. 82-60 is our score. Deporta, who started for UE, out checking in as wala na yung mga gunners nitong UE. They throw in the towel here. Suerte, Jaquite fouling out, Tolentino is out, Mendoza out, Connor steps back.
Also a couple players for Ateneo whom you don't usually see on the floor. A chance for them to show what they can do and win a little bit of more minutes in the next games. Kasama dito, of course, Troy Malilin.
Yep, Gio Chu. 80-62, approaching the 2-minute mark of our game here. Jason Credo again. Seeing action, he saw action also. National University, and that, you know, when the bleeds become a little more comfortable, Gio Chu, Credo, Malilin, always Tab Baldwin making sure that he checks him in. And we get into our PS Bank last 2 minutes. PS Bank pasend via mobile. Ang padala mo, cash agad in minutes. Right at the 2-minute mark, we have free throws going to the rookie, RV Pagsanhan.
One of those guys. Oh, the future of UE, Harvey Pagsanhan. Standout from Hope Christian High School.
Right? Philip Manalang will hopefully be back in the next game as he was out in sick bay today. Jaquite has 3 years to play, including this year. You have Pagsanghan. Of course, you will lose Mendoza and Suerte, but you are hoping to learn, you know, something in this season going forward.
Connor also, a couple more years. Right. And I'm sure they have players in their Team B or their recruitment. We all know what Coach Bong Tan and Coach Lawrence Chongson can do in terms of recruitment. So UE will be exciting in years to come.
Inside to Chu, fake, and a foul, and another review on this one. This will probably be another unsportsmanlike foul, as Connor, was he trying to break his fall, or was he pulling down?
To break his fall, because that was a dangerous one. I mean,
let's look at it again. Nice fake there by Chu. Pulling down Gio Chu at the same time, but also trying to cushion his fall. That's a tough. That's tough to look at, and tough to judge also. But they're going to have to make the call. They're talking about the referees.
I don't know if he had any other choice but to hold on to Chu.
Yep. Then they're going to call it an unsportsmanlike foul. That is the 4th of the second half for the UE Red Warriors, as Adrian Wong gets into double figures today.
And those are 3 points for Ateneo. That's a total of 8 points if Chu can make both of these free throws. So that's 8 free points for Ateneo. And of course, in the third quarter also, when they were making that big run, it was good for Ateneo to see the ball go through the hoop or go through the net after that struggle, those struggles in the first half in terms of shooting the basketball.
Poor Connor, he had no choice but to hang on, but he had to be called the unsportsmanlike, because again, these calls are not judged on intent. Doesn't matter whether you intended it.
Kaya hindi na rin siya nagreklamo because he knew he was back against the wall. I would take this rather than, you know, injure himself on that fall.
Glad to see nobody was hurt, whether it's Gio or Chris. Malilin to Mamuya. That's off to the right. That's wild, actually long. And Chu getting some more points for Ateneo here. It is 83-63 now.
And it's really the activity of Chu down low, waiting for them to shoot the basketball and waiting for that offensive rebound and put back.
Connor recovers just in time with 1 minute and 10 remaining.
Again, this is the kind of momentum you will bring to your next game. So it's good for UE that they continue to fight, they continue to compete.
Oh, that should be a really good one, that NU-UE game. That's going to be a good one. And we're not being sarcastic about it, or we're not trying to joke at that. That's going to be a good one, because both teams are going to be exciting to watch, yes, and want to win.
I know how that feels. You know that that's a winnable game for you.
Correct. Yun nga.
I mean, it's pathetic to say, but you will prepare more for that game because
the chances
are higher. You're gonna go up against a kumbaga kapwa struggling team. Once I came into a game 0-6 kami, 0-6 yung Adamson. It was like finals.
Right. That's the joke.
That's the
finals.
joke.
But that's why I'm not trivializing it, Mike. He's saying that that's going to be an exciting one, an important one.
So it's just going to be as exciting as the Ateneo-UP matchup, because Ateneo-UP, a rematch of the finals. So
yeah, and let's put it this way. There have been matchups na yung mga ganyan, 0-5, 0-4. But some of them are also not stacked in talent, have no quality, lack the quality players, and that's why they're there. These two teams have the talent.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's going to be exciting. And in the case of National University, yun nga, natalo sila sa dulo, maraming beses. It's not a lack of talent now.
It does not reflect, the records do not reflect what they can actually do or their capabilities. Because again, NU lost 3 times by 1 point. UE lost to UP by 3 points. So they're stacked with talent for sure. It's
And
just
that's why.
medyo minamalas na siguro breaks of the game. That's why it's gonna be a crazy matchup. It's not gonna be ugly for sure when UE goes up against NU.
That's going to be a real nice humdinger. And so will be the Ateneo UP matchup, which is their next game on Sunday. Coach Tab will walk to the other side victorious against Coach Lawrence Johnson, who gave him a headache in that first half. Again, for those of you tuned in late, just to put things in perspective, UE held on to a 1-point lead at halftime and had a 7-point lead at 1 point in that first half.
But it was that 35-15 third quarter that turned the tables around for Ateneo.
So it's 85-68. That's the final score. We'll be back to wrap this baby up.